from Grays Online. You've probably noticed at Grays Online we really like discovering rare and different cars. Well, coming up this month at Grays, we've got this very special HJ two-door Monaro. Now this was a second month 76 build, so it was one of the very last of the HJ two-doors built. And on the body serial number it's SA, so it was a special order car. We've done a little bit of research on these cars. Apparently there was only 3 built in this configuration. They were called Monaro Caprice. They were all 5-litre automatics. They ran the turbo gearbox in them. They had the Caprice front, GDS guards, power windows, power steering, air conditioning, factory tinted windows, and a set of wheels. The same 3 vehicles had the same sort of wheels. They are an aftermarket wheel that Holden produced for these cars. So we found out one of the cars belonged to Keith Williams, who's now passed away. Keith owned SeaWorld on the Gold Coast and also Humberland Island, and was a real car fanatic. He had a big car collection over the years. We believe the one he bought went to his wife at the time, Thea. There's another one, it's roughly in New South Wales somewhere. We're still trying to track this one down. And the car you see here before us, this car has had the same owner for the last 33 years. In fact, this is probably, it's such an original car. It's got the owner's logbook, the owner's handbook. It's got the original interim label that used to go on the windscreen of a new car when they were registered before they mailed out your registration sticker. It's got all the badging with it. We've got some photos of the car from 30 years ago when the current owner first got the car, and they're just super special. Like we'll call a Monaro Caprice. As we said, there's only a limited build of 3. Now this car does need a resto. It's been sitting for probably 25 to 30 years. Luckily it's been undercover. The interior's in quite good nick. There's a few rust spots around it. It's had the vinyl roof removed, but it's a good solid car. It's still running the original 5-litre engine. Gearbox, diff, all that's still original in the car. It's still got the air conditioning and the power steering, all the pumps and everything are on it. The interior's held up very well over the years. All the GDS dash is still intact, the bucket seats, the console, the power window switches are still there. So it's a good solid car, but a very rare car. So we're going to do a little bit more research on this car in the next week or so, and we'll be posting some more photographs and information on it. Anyway, while we're here, before we go, let's have a quick look underneath the bonnet and we can just show some of the factory options that this car came with. As we said, this car was optioned with air conditioning and also power steering, but you look back in the day, back in the 70s, the size of the air conditioning compressors, they used to draw a fair bit of power out of the engines back then, so that's why most people were optioned for a V8, especially the 5-litre. It's got the bigger brake booster, it's got the power steering pump there. The car's untouched under here, and as we said, it could do with a resto, but it's all there, all the bits and pieces, all the important parts are still on the car. The plates haven't been taken off the car. It says L31, which is your 5-litre engine, and it also says M41, which was your turbo hydro gearbox. All that's still intact on the car, so it's a great bit of Holden history, and we'll give you a little sneak peek of the interior as well. And even though this car's been sitting for over 30 years, the interior trim is still in good condition. The car's been undercover, as we said. But when Holden went from HQ to HJ, the biggest step and the biggest thing most people noticed was the HJ GDS dash. They were very different from the old HQs, which is more recessed dash. This one's also got, as you can see, the power window buttons, T-bar automatic shifter, a built-up armrest, and this is exactly how this car was manufactured and ordered, with all the extra options being a special order car. So we're very happy the owners of this car chose Grays Online to sell the car for them. As we said, it's coming up this month on Grays Online. If you'd like a little bit more information, please give us a call on 1300 Classic or pop us an email to classic@grays.com.au.